Group 300, how you doing today? So good to see you, and we really appreciate those that are tuning in. There's a small group of you, but I got a question for you. When did you stop using your imagination, right? Most of the time we think of using your imagination when we were younger, whether it's when we were kids or in high school or college. But you've heard the term, we'll use your imagination. And sometimes it's not even meant in a good way. Sometimes it's said in a way that's a little derogatory, but that's because as we got to be adults, imagination was not necessarily something that was welcomed. We thought we may think of using your imagination as make-believe, right? It's a dream, it's a pipe dream. But use your imagination is something that I think has led to my success because I've never stopped trying to use my imagination, okay? In my world, my imagination was what I have in my life now because I didn't stop using my imagination. So when I was younger, I had an image. I was using my imagination to picture my life in the future. So you can do this at any time. So use your imagination to go, what do I want my life to look at? And maybe, you know what, right now, if I were to say, well, I'm going to use my imagination, okay, a lot of the major things, they're where they need to be. There's a lot of little things that I'm doing now. It's like, well, I need to use my imagination. How do I want to get to where I want to go in this area of my life? And so using your imagination in my mind is image. What's the image that I want? And then the imagination is the thinking, it's the creativity. And I think we may find ourselves that we get in a rut or we find other reasons or excuses or other priorities or, well, how's that gonna happen? So if you stopped using your imagination, kick it back into gear a little bit because I think it makes you a better business owner, makes you a better employee, better employer, makes you a better spouse or partner or soulmate. It makes you a better parent, so to speak. Use your imagination is probably something we've had to do a lot of lately with the lockdown of COVID. Well, how do you still conduct your business? Well, use your imagination. How do you still reach out to your clients? Well, you're gonna have to use your imagination because it's not like it used to be. So, however that resonates with you, just take it as this. Use your imagination to get you where you want to be.
Absolutely. And who remembers the Toys R Us commercial with the kid rolling around on the three-wheeler and the song being, I don't want to grow up because I'm a Toys R Us kid. So we all need to keep that. A little part of us needs to keep the child within us, and we need to keep them alive because that is when the best ideas are going to happen. Creativity is the ticket to play. Imagination is the ticket to play. You can't be serious 24/7. You have to take a break every once in a while because those are when the ideas are going to happen, whenever your brain is kind of thinking about nothing. And you're just letting your brain be creative and you're letting it imagine and you're imagining things that are completely probably never going to happen. But it makes you feel good in that moment and you get a good brain break and you get to just kind of be a kid for a little bit because, I used to dream that I was going to have a 4-story, I was going to be like Barbie and have a 4-story house and have all the clothes and the hair and the purses and the cars and everything. And that was my imagination at play. I was just imagining things and dreaming about what I would like things to be like whenever I got up older. I don't live in a 5-story Barbie beach house, but I'm happy and that's all that matters. And I still every single day take time out to just use my imagination, to be creative, to have fun because it makes me a better person, just like JJ just went through everything. It makes me a better person and it will make you less cranky too if you just sit back and you just have some fun because life's too short and we need to be doing that right now.
Yeah, because you know what? In closing, when you use your imagination, it's usually for betterment, it's for fun, it's for happiness, it's enjoyment. Typically, we don't use our imagination and probably not ever, for something that's the complete opposite of that. All right, hey, group 300.
What is your profession? Thank you so much for watching my video. It truly means a lot, and I would really love it if you would hit subscribe and just be a part of this community. I want to teach you how to be a potato, and most importantly, I just want your personal brand to get the recognition that it deserves after all the hard work that you have put into building your brand. Like, come on, this is a no-brainer. So again, hit the subscribe button. Let's all build a great big community of potatoes, and let's get out there.